We start our journey today with a viewer submission, a tale spun from the foothills of Tennessee near the military base of Campbell. Our narrator, a former sergeant in the Army Special Forces, has chosen a quiet life post-service, nestled in a little ranch with his beloved pets, a pack of cats, horses, and a loyal German Shepherd dog. But tranquility was short-lived. The ranch, once teeming with life, was soon plagued by a series of unsettling disappearances. 17 cats, each with their own unique quirks and personalities, vanished without a trace in a single month. This sudden loss left a palpable void on the ranch and sparked concerns for the safety of the other animals. Was it a coyote, a rogue predator, or something more sinister? Little did our narrator know this was just the beginning of an extraordinary series of events. This was the calm before the storm, before the first encounter. On a seemingly ordinary day, our narrator faced something extraordinary. As a former SGT in the Army Special Forces, he'd confronted danger many times, but nothing could prepare him for the encounter he was about to experience. Taking a stroll in his ranch, nestled in the Tennessee foothills near Campbell, he felt a sudden chill. He'd been living there peacefully, with his cats, horses, and his loyal German Shepherd. But recently, the ranch had been plagued with unexplained disappearances. 17 cats gone missing in a single month. The once thriving wildlife was now eerily silent. Suddenly, he came face to face with it. The entity. It wasn't human, it wasn't animal. It was something else entirely. His heart pounded in his chest, but he stood his ground. Years of military training kicked in as he drew his gun, addressing the entity. In a voice as firm as steel, he demanded answers. He warned the entity to stop tormenting his animals, declared his ranch off-limits. The air was thick with tension. The entity didn't respond, but it didn't need to. The message was clear. As he walked back home, the silence of the ranch was deafening. He didn't know what he had just faced or whether his words had made any difference. All he knew was that he had to protect his home, his animals, and his peace. Little did he know this was just the beginning. The next encounter proved to be even more intense. I was out on the ranch, my trusty German Shepherd by my side. Suddenly, there it was, the entity, as elusive and enigmatic as before. But this time, things were different. My dog, usually so calm, reacted with an aggression I'd never seen. With a low growl, he launched himself at the entity. The response was immediate. There was a strange noise, something between a hiss and a roar, and then silence. The entity was gone. In the days that followed, I noticed a change. No more cats went missing. The wildlife, which had all but disappeared, started to return. It was as if a dark cloud had lifted from the ranch. Now, I can't say for sure what happened that day. But one thing is certain. Since that incident, the entity has not returned. Could it have been the dog's attack that scared off the entity? Word spread, and with it came whispers of possible explanations. The strange happenings at Campbell Ranch weren't just hushed chatter amongst the locals. The events sparked rumors that reached far beyond the foothills of Tennessee. One such rumor was of the Special Forces' involvement. Some speculated that the entity was a product of top-secret military experiments gone awry. Others suggested it was a clandestine operation, testing advanced technology in the field. But why at a secluded ranch? And why target innocent animals? Then there was the mention of Mammoth Cave, a sprawling subterranean labyrinth known for its enigmatic history. Could the entity have originated from the depths of this cave? And were the alleged army searches in and around the cave connected to these events? But what truly stirred the pot of intrigue were the theories about the entity's abilities. The entity's uncanny knack for remaining unseen led to speculations about a cloaking ability. Could this be a new form of stealth technology, or was it something more unearthly? And then, the greatest curveball of them all. Could this all be a government cover-up? Was there a deliberate effort to keep the truth hidden from the public eye? But these are all just theories. The truth remains elusive. Our narrator, despite the mysteries, never felt an imminent threat. There was an aura of the unknown, yes, but it was tinged with curiosity, not fear. He stood face to face with the entity, gun in hand. Yet the decision to pull the trigger never materialized. It wasn't a matter of courage, but a subconscious recognition of a shared existence, a mutual respect of sorts. Now describing the entity is a task in itself. It towered over him, well over 6 feet, an imposing figure that seemed to blend into the shadows. Then there was the stench. A smell so pungent, so uniquely alien, it was as if the very air around it was warning of its otherworldliness. But life went on, and the entity, for all its strangeness, became part of the ranch's narrative. To this day, he remains vigilant, ever watchful of the entity's return. Our tale comes to an end, but the mystery lives on. We've journeyed through unsettling disappearances, unexpected encounters, and bold moves. We've delved into rumors, speculations, and theories. We've seen through the eyes of a former Special Forces sergeant, now a vigilant protector of his ranch and its animals. The entity, elusive, strange, and seemingly cloaked in abilities beyond comprehension. Its actions sparked fear, provoked a courageous German shepherd, and left a trail of unanswered questions. Did it cease its activities due to a stern warning or the fierce defense of a loyal dog? We may never know. The wildlife has returned, but the mystery remains. The ranch no longer echoes with the eerie silence of uncertainty, but the vigilance continues. And so, we're left with an unresolved enigma, a story to tell, a mystery to ponder. Remember, sometimes the mysteries that remain unsolved are the most captivating of all.